Righto, this came in a few months ago actually, and I was going to use it for a project. Didn't quite happen, so first time we're pulling it out the box. Taken a little while to get to it, but anyway, we'll have a bit of a run through just what she does. It's always nice when they come with the manual that, geez, doesn't even look like it's ever been looked at, to be honest. Very clean, and original mic, power cord, etc, etc. So that's good, but looking like a nice clean radio. As I said, it's been sitting around for months, and so I wouldn't even know if it fires up. So let's hope so, hey? We'll give it a shot. Okay, so we've just got this thing fired up on 40 meters, and now the question you may be asking yourself is, why do I have a radio that's been in the box for months that was bought from somebody, and I haven't taken the time to pull it out and test it? Which is an automatic response for most people, of course. You buy a radio, you test it and make sure that it works. Well, with me, it works a little differently. I'm really busy with a lot of stuff that we do here, so it really matters who we buy stuff from. And this came from a good mate of mine, Barry, down in Geelong, and that's the reason why. It's that simple. Is I know where this radio came from. He's the most fastidious person. Just to show you, look at these memories all done. You know, all the bands. I don't have to do any of the hard work. This is why I buy a radio from Barry, because I know it's going to come with pretty much the stuff that I like selected into it. You know, and I don't even have to question whether it works or does what it should do. But we're just going to go through that process anyway. But as I said, when you're buying out there, buy from people you know and trust, and you'll do well. Every time I go outside of that boundary, I stand a chance of well, let's just say I test those ones a little bit faster, and we get our fair share of stuff that doesn't quite meet what it should do. I rarely complain about it because I just figure, I probably won't deal with that person again. Honestly, it's not worth chasing sometimes. But as I said, people like Baz, known Baz for a lot of years, and buying something from him is always completely fantastic. And Baz is not a dealer or anything; he's just a mate of one. But just shows, your mates are probably the ones to stay closest to. Okay, so let's have a look. It's on 7105. I just thought I'd give it a little quick rev up on there. 1, 2, 3. Hello. Look at that torque power. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Well, okay. So, and once again, I don't even have to go into the menus to set this up. Baz has got this set up beautifully. And hang on, we'll just see what happened on my video here. Sorry. Oh no, it's still running, sorry. I just had a message come up on my screen. I thought, no, don't kill my video. Sorry about that, guys. All right, got to fix that, actually. I need to actually turn off my phone when I'm doing videos. So, transmit, 100 watts, yep, no problems. The torque power is actually brilliant on this. As you'll see, Baz has got the compressor on at the moment. I'm not even going to go into those functions. I'm not going to adjust anything. I already know that it'll be, fantastic. So, let's put a signal up into it. Let's have a look here. I'll just change my monitor in a couple of things here. That'll be better. Now it's definitely hearing very well. So let's take that receive down a fair way, and we're down at to the up bit 0.5. Now I'm probably a little bit off frequency here. Here we go. My generator's not quite where it should be, but at 0.5 of a microvolt. Oh, I'm also an FM, which would vary the frequency a little bit. But at 0.5 of a microvolt, no, hearing beautifully. So we're getting a really nice result out of that. I can probably take that down a bit further, actually. Still just hearing it at 0.177, so yeah. And obviously that'll be overloading it pretty well to S9 or so, about 50 microvolts. Beautiful. So yeah, look, great little radio for what they do. You can, pretty much, I won't even have to go into VFO, etc. I can just use Baz's memories here. Quite nice to just have a quick look at how it's up on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Hello. That torque power is really impressive on this thing. I've had a few of the the 7200s before. We've got one over in South Australia at the moment. It's been there for a while actually, and we're doing a whole. We're using the Iraqi freedom colours to paint it up, and it's been a big big job actually. Pulling it down, we had to, every screw, every nut and bolt had to come out. Then this faceplate and the covers have gone to a historic crowd in South Australia that are doing that for us, and I haven't put much pressure on them because it's a long hand. Everything's done by hand. There's no spraying. Everything's they've got to make it all work in the fact that we want to keep all our little bits of writing on it, and so that's what's been taking a bit of time, but being handcrafted, and that's in commemoration of General Norman Schwarzkopf, which was a person I had a lot to do with over the years, and brought out to Australia for some public speaking at one stage too. Was really good. Great guy. Unfortunately, we lost him a few years back, but the 7200 is certainly that military-looking sort of radio, isn't it? It's got that sort of look. I really think Icom should have released them in Iraqi freedom colours. I just think it would have sold. I'm not sure what the story is about. Where they, because there were some that were seen out there in the US for sure. So I think they might have just done those a little bit like we're doing the one at the moment. But I don't think they were commercially available. But if you know anything more about that, certainly always put a note in the comments file for sure. But yeah, look, this is looking good. I might just shove an antenna into it and just see what noise we get. And once again, I'm on the wrong antenna in this part of the shack. I'm in the workshop, which that will not be for much longer because we've got a couple of new towers going up, which will have a couple of new test antennas feeding into this bench. Anyway, it's a pretty noisy sort of signal on there, unfortunately. Just going through the memories that are in there. No, we're not going to hear too much, unfortunately. And we're going right through. And back to the start soon. Oh, is it? I thought there were 99 memories on there. How many memories in these things? Going to find out. There we go. 199 memories. There you go. Hadn't actually noticed that before. But yeah, I'm not, unfortunately, not receiving anyone too strong in here. Actually, I can hear these guys in the other room on 7105, and they're not all that strong on the beam. I just happen to sort of hear them on the other radio in the 7850 in the other room, and I thought, oh, we'll try this one. But yeah, no, we're not going to hear them too well. Look, great radios. If you're sort of searching for something that's mid-range price-wise, they're not over the top, but a little bit different. They're just a bit stylish, I think. They're nice piece of kit for sure. So the 7200 may be something that one day you consider for your shack. I know friends of mine that have got them have been really pleased. Pretty sure, Lindsay, you're running one of those, aren't you? Actually, I'm pretty sure we sold it to you. I think so. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, you can make a comment on the YouTube channel, Lindsay. Lindsay, I did get your message about the tuner. Yep, yours, mate. No worries, that's all right. I'll come back to you very soon on that. Sorry, things have been a bit crazy here, and once again, unfortunately, I'm still suffering health-wise. I'm sorry to complain about that. It's not really a complaint; it's just an annoyance, really. But sort of day on, day off at the moment. So we've been a bit slow getting to some stuff, which is annoying. Trust me, no more annoying than I'm hating it. But as I keep telling people, nothing's going to kill me. Just some stuff we've got to get around, unfortunately, and adjust. All right, 73s to you. That's the IC7200. Just a quick little video on it, and this one's as clean. Original books, original box, original power cords, original everything. Just as I'd expect from Baz. He's a OCD sort of guy like me. No, he's worse than me. Anyway, good on you, Baz. If you're watching this, mate, thanks very much. Very nice radio. Cheers, 73s.